Bee mushroom, fire flower, boo mushroom, ice flower, spring mushroom, rainbow star. You'll find at least one of these power-ups in pretty much every level of Mario Galaxy. But can we beat the game without them? Well, here's what I thought before attempting this challenge. Alright guys, I'm gonna be trying to beat Mario Galaxy without power-ups. Now, do I think it's possible? Yes. Do I think I can do it? Yeah, I think I can do it. But I've seen a lot of complicated tricks online, so we're gonna have to be replicating that. So, wish me luck guys, wish me luck. We'll start it now. I was so wrong, man. So recently on stream I've been playing Mario Galaxy without trying to touch any power-ups. And the good news is we did it with only touching one power-up. That also means the bad news is that we didn't do it without touching any power-ups at all. So in today's video I'll be showing you the journey that we took and some tips and tricks for you to do at home if you want to try this yourself. Alright, let's get straight into it. So after a quick yap fest, we get to go into the Mushroom Kingdom, and you guys already know how this goes. We walk down the courtyard, we see the Bowsers invading, yada yada yada, Peach gets kidnapped, Mario gets knocked out. But the important thing is there's no power-ups here guys, so we don't have to worry about this, we play it as normal. Then after waking up on this random planet and getting the ability to spin from Rosalina, we go on to the first mission. Now this mission's pretty easy because it's just the tutorial. So after getting the Grand Star and listening to another long yap session, yeah, get used to that guys, we go to the Good Egg Galaxy. Now Good Egg Galaxy was just business as usual. We ended up getting 2 stars that gave us access to the Honey Hive Galaxy. So in Honey Hive Galaxy you're required to grab a bee suit usually. But luckily for us there's a few little tricks that we can use. The first one is by climbing up this platform by spinning. Also, I have no idea why it's glitching. That's right, we can skip this whole section at the start by just doing a few spins. Isn't that crazy, guys? But anyway, now we want to do a backflip off of this log onto the grass platform up here. And after another well-timed backflip and a few more spins, we've made it to the top of this platform. Now the final trick we have to do is perform a backflip and... I said perform a backflip and... Come on Mario, what are you doing? So here's the problem guys, I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch version, not the Wii version, which actually patches a major skip on this level. Here's what's supposed to happen normally.
Now backflip, spin, wall jump, and spin onto the tree.
But for some reason Nintendo patched this glitch in the Switch version. That means that unfortunately this level is not possible. So with my head held down, I went and grabbed the bee suit. That's right, this is the level that killed the run. This one glitch is the only thing that stopped me! Anyway, after using that one power-up, we went and got 2 more stars. One from killing this giant squid, and the other from swimming on this stingray's back. That brought our total up to 6 stars, but in order to beat this dome, we needed 8 stars total. So back to Honey Hive Galaxy we went. Now this was a welcome surprise compared to the last Honey Hive level. All we had to do was perform the same spin backflip tricks to get up to the launch star, and then boom, we're almost at the boss. From here, all we had to do is ground pound the button that starts the windmill spinning, and then voila, the star is ours. And luckily for us, that 7th star unlocked one of the easiest levels in the game, with and without power-ups. I mean, come on, all we had to do was hit a few yellow platforms and boom, 8 stars. Now this Mega Leg fight was as simple as ever. I don't even think there's any power-ups in this level. So with that, we officially completed the terrace. Now onto the fountain. Now I'm not gonna lie, the fountain went as smoothly as ever. We got the 15 power stars needed to progress without even smelling any power-ups at all. After that, we kicked some Bowser ass real quick and then boom, onto the kitchen. I went for the easiest stars I could first. That's right, I went for Beach Bowl and Bubble Breeze Galaxy, and let me tell you, they were as easy as ever. I damn near could have beaten them with one hand. But this was just the calm before the storm. As I went to do the first level of Ghostly Galaxy, I got a harsh reality check. Normally, we would use the Boo Mushroom to get through this gate and rescue Luigi, but Nintendo doesn't accommodate for people who are allergic to Boo Mushrooms, so that means Luigi will be trapped forever. Not to worry though, as there are many alternative stars we can do instead. So let's just leave Luigi and go backtrack to the Sweet Sweet Galaxy and Boy Base Galaxy. This will give us the last 2 stars we need to fight Bowser Jr. So with our hats on head, we went to fight him. And this is probably the easiest level in the game. We just had to throw some shells like normal and got the Grand Star. And with that, onto the bedroom. We started with Gusty Garden Galaxy, and let me tell you, it was a breeze. We caught a bunny, killed a mole, and got 2 more stars for that. Now Freeze Flame Galaxy is where things took a turn for the worse. Typically, we have to use an ice flower in order to climb to the peak of the mountain, but that ain't our star, so we had to do this long, tedious, backwards jump all the way up to the ice cream boss. But we did get the star eventually. Oh, and by the way, before anyone asked, no, the secret star is not accessible through the slope. Trust me, I tried. Anyway, the second, hotter level was even harder. We had to use the laws of physics and gravity in order to flip Mario upside down so that he could skip using a fire flower. It took many tries, but well, rather than me explaining, I'll just show you. Right, backflip. Oh! Bro, what the fuck? What? Oh my god, come on. Oh, wait, we did it. How did that work? Bro, what? No way. Oh my god, we did it. So now that we got up here, the rest should be simple, right? Wrong. We had to bring this fireball over here to the torches in order to release the star. But let me tell you, this was not easy. The fireballs have the attention span of a goldfish. If you're out of the distance of sight for even a second, then you may as well call it wraps. I died many, many times, but eventually this happened. Oh, and I got an idea. Oh. Oh, come on now. Bro, what? Come on. There we go. Yo! Oh, come on. Yo! Let's go. Come on now. On the last life, let's go. And with that, I snagged the star. Then I went back to Gusty Garden Galaxy to get the third star, which was a cakewalk. Although the secret star was impossible as, you know, we can't break the chomp without any power-ups. The first star of Dusty Dune Galaxy was also extremely easy. I climbed to the top of this tower, then took the star. After that, I went and did some backtracking again. I don't know why I skipped the second and third Dusty Dune stars, but I did. Anyway, the backtracking stars unlocked another Bowser fight. And once again, this was just too easy. We went through the level like normal and then kicked Bowser's total ass into orbit. And with that, the engine is open for business. But before going back to the engine, I went and grabbed one more Dusty Dune star. Nothing special happened here except for me forgetting to record the footage like a dumbass. After that, I travelled to the Gold Leaf Galaxy. Now I thought we would have had a repeat of the Honey Hive incident here, but thankfully we were able to get all these star chips, then catch this bunny to get us to the star. Then, I got the secret bubble star super easily. I mean, come on, I don't think it's possible to make this one hard even with the challenge. Then on the second star, in order to get up to the launch star without a B-suit, we had to do some precise spin backflip movement, and then get launched by this blue duck up to the red button. Then we had to use the blue ducks again to launch ourselves through these planets, and after all this effort, we get to probably the hardest part of the game. These fucking flowers. Let me tell you guys, I spent hours on end just trying to get across these flowers with frame perfect long jumps, and I couldn't get it. Fail after fail after fail. I think the best I got was like 4 jumps in a row. Here's what's supposed to happen, but I just don't have enough skill to do that, I guess. But after my 1 millionth attempt, something magical happened. Jump. Fuck this, bro. No, we're out. We ain't doing this, bro. It's a shitty game. God damn. You thought I was gonna make it? Hell no, I just rage quit. Anyway, Sea Slide Galaxy was a welcome change of pace. The first 3 stars we did were easy because they were all just races, and you know I never lose a race. But for some reason, Nintendo decided to make this last star extra hard for no reason. Now the first 4 stars were easy, we just had to do some fancy movement to get them. But this 5th star was just a heap of big bullshit. I spent a whole hour trying to get up the tree just for this to happen. Alright, jump. Oh, you brought... No! What? Oh my god. After that I was so done. I just went and got the secret Lunar Star and called it a night. I came back the next day to try the tree jump again, and surprisingly, after many deaths, I got to the top. This just proves, with enough perseverance, anything is possible. Next, we went and tackled Toy Time Galaxy. Now, for the first star to avoid the spring mushroom, all we had to do was use a few fancy jumps in order to get to the robot. Then from here, we had to jump onto the robot's arm and do a few more fancy jumps to get to its head, where we did a massive ground pound. Then boom! The star is ours. Thankfully, the second level was business as usual. We just got the silver stars, then dipped. Now, I tried to do the third level, but I couldn't jump up past this starting ice cream platform. So I'm declaring this one impossible. And with that, we went on to the next Bowser Jr. boss, where I fought this giant squid again. He's black now, but he was still as easy as ever. No power-ups needed. And with that, the secret garden was unlocked. We traveled straight to the deep, dark galaxy. Normally, we would need to use a firefly to open this gate, but thankfully we can use some mathematical equations to calculate the perfect angle to launch Mario, skipping the gate. The rest of this galaxy went smoothly, giving us an extra 5 stars. Next was the Dreadnought Galaxy, which was also a cakewalk. That's another 4 stars to add to the total, bringing us up to 55. Then we unlocked our final big galaxy, the Melty Molten Galaxy, where we went and did the first star before going back to the Dreadnought Galaxy for the speedrun comet. These were both completed without a hitch, and after getting 3 more Melty Molten stars, we hit 60 stars total. You know what that means? Final boss time. I know this is going to be anticlimactic, but we just beat the level like normal and kicked Bowser's total ass for one last time. I mean, come on. What did you expect? There's no power-ups in this level anyway. So with that, I almost beat Mario Galaxy without power-ups. Man, what a journey. This challenge was so fun. Thanks to everyone who tuned in to watch me live, and thanks to anyone who watched this far into the video. I'm always looking for new challenges to do, so if you have any more ideas, let me know in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed. Alright man, thanks for watching, peace.